Subscribe GA. Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Nana discovers Sonny's involvement with the feds, which she later reveals to Olivia. Sonny cleans up after making Donna pancakes at Carly's. Drew phones Carly and inquires if there is any news from the hospital. Carly will be there shortly to assist Willow with her operation. Drew needs to dig for dirt on Tracy to help them out of this mess, so she asks if he'll be there. Carly returns to help Sonny clean up, and he tells her it's fine to turn him up to the feds. Carly wonders if he would give her up if the situation were reversed. He refused. Joss enters and inquires as to what Sonny is doing here. Carly explains that Sonny came by to see Donna. Sonny decides to leave, but not before Joss remarks on him refusing her favor. Sonny says her friend should come and talk to him if he has a question for him. Carly informs Joss that Sonny dropped over to inform her that he and Nina are engaged. Carly says they must hurry to the hospital to be with Michael and Willow. Because they had a fight, Joss doubts Michael wants her there. She also complains about Sonny failing to tell her about Nina when she went to visit him. Carly inquires as to why she had gone to see Sonny in the first place. Joss reveals she had hoped Sonny would fire Dex. Carly observes that if Dex wishes to go, he should inform Sonny directly. That's what Sonny stated, according to Joss. Carly believes this is why she and Michael are fighting. Joss claims he doesn't like Dex. Regardless, Carly informs Joss that Michael requires them immediately and that they must leave. Ned and Olivia are overjoyed for Brooklyn now that she's back with Chase at the Quartermain home. They soon begin to argue about Ned turning in Drew and Carly, which he claims he did not do. Drew enters and requests one strong explanation why he should believe him. Drew reminds him that he threatened to do it before, and Olivia agrees with Drew. Brooklyn instructs them all to return to their own corners, emphasizing that nothing is more important than what Willow is facing today. Tracy appreciates Brooklyn's role as the family's voice of reason. Olivia giggles because Tracy is fighting for family togetherness. Tracy claims she is always concerned with family. The Drew reminds her that she was the one who withheld medication from Edward while he was having a heart attack. Olivia can't believe Tracy helped Chase and BLK get back together without any strings attached. Brooklyn admits that favors in this family usually come at a cost. She's just relieved to be back at work. Ned is surprised to learn that Brooklyn has returned to deception after such a successful management career. She claims that after Link, she needed more security, and that working at deception allows her the flexibility to produce music, which she prefers to being a manager. It's almost as if Brooklyn has her own fairy godmother, which Tracy doesn't have to send her back to Amsterdam. Tracy claims she doesn't need a fairy godmother because she can just buy a ticket. Don't let us stop you, Ned and Olivia say. Tracy can't believe her lovely family is so eager to get rid of her. Tracy has stated that she has no plans to leave anytime soon, so don't all cheer at once. Olivia decides to go because she has an important meeting at Metro Court. Olivia leads Ned out to the foyer. Olivia swears to Ned in the foyer that she has a meeting. He says they need to talk about why he didn't turn Carly and Drew in, and he wonders how he might persuade her. Olivia tells Ned about her encounter with Carly, and as much as she wants to trust him, he did accuse them of insider trading, and someone blew the whistle on them. He claims it wasn't him, that he isn't a spy, and that he will prove it to her. He entices her into a kiss. Olivia requests that he make a vow not to do anything stupid. She has to leave and walks away. Tracy enters and says that was heartfelt, but he's wasting his time denying he tipped off at SEC. He assures his mother once more that he is innocent. Drew states that when he's alone with Brooklyn, he gets the impression that she's not delighted to have her grandmother back. BLQ is grateful to her grandmother for assisting her and Chase in reuniting, but she claims her grandmother's generosity comes at a cost. Tracy enters and tells Drew she needs to borrow her granddaughter, as Drew wonders if Tracy is forcing her to do something. Contacts the hospital from Sonny's house to inquire about Willow's condition, but they are unable to provide her with any information. Diane is at the door and she knocks. Nina brings her inside and asks whether she can sue the hospital for failing to inform her about her daughter. Diane tells her that if she wants to know anything about Willow, she should ask her. Diane says she came to visit Sonny, but Nina says he went to tell Carly the news. Diane claims to have heard that congratulations are in order. Nina tries to appease Diane by claiming that it wasn't until Nixon Falls that she realized work couldn't be her entire existence. She wonders if Diane has somebody special in her life. And if not, why not? Diane emphasizes that they are not friends and that they are not having this talk. Nina understands and admits she's never been good at making friends. Diane tells Nina that she hopes she can make Sonny happy. Sonny arrives and praises Diane for her presence. Sonny doesn't want Nina to be in the dark, so he tells her that the Department of Justice is forcing Carly to make a deal and turn on him. Sonny informed her she had to make the deal, but she refused. Nina is concerned that the feds will compel Carly to choose between her children and him. Nina needs to rush to Metro Court to meet with Olivia, but she asks them to keep her updated if he hears anything about Willow. Sonny asks Diane what he doesn't know after Nina leaves. Diane informs him that the feds have renewed their interest in him. Sonny explains why he believes the feds went after Carly and Drew in order to apprehend him. Diane believes this means there is no insider information. Sonny begs Diane to investigate why and how the feds were involved, and perhaps Robert can obtain her answers. Diane inquires as to what makes him believe Robert will tell her anything. Because she's the best, he says. Diane needs to leave, but she promises to consider his advice about Robert. Sonny asks his men to bring the car over after Diane has left. Anna and Robert meet at the Metro Court. Holly, who has gone radio silent, worries her. Robert informs her that Holly has left town to assist Ethan, and they have decided to say their final goodbyes. Anna expresses her regret to Robert. She does, however, argue that Holly did him a favor by leaving, which brings her to Diane. Diane then walks in. Olivia and Nina bump into one another at the pub, and Olivia spots the rock on Nina's finger. She extends her congratulations to Nina. Nina claims Carly already knows, but she is confident that given their proximity, Carly would tell her how she truly feels about this. Olivia says, not anymore. She explains that Carly is upset because she hasn't kicked Ned out for turning her and Drew into the SEC. Olivia claims she wants to think Ned did not do it, but who did? Nina apologizes for having reason to suspect Ned and for putting Drew and Carly in this situation. Olivia inquires, what position? Nina claims it's all talk, but it looks the government is exploiting Carly and Drew's troubles in order to apprehend Sonny. Michael and the kids visit Willow at the hospital as she prepares for her transplant. Sasha appears and offers to look after the kids so Michael can spend time alone with Willow. When they're alone, Willow reveals she's terrified, and Jack agrees. He realizes, however, that they did not go through all of this to lose each other. Later, Michael meets Sasha and the kids and informs her that Willow has requested her. Sasha walks away. Willow tells Sasha that she's been thinking about how people in foxholes during wartime reach out to their mothers when they're on the verge of death. She's been wondering who she should address her prayers to: the mother who reared her and turned out to be a phony, or the mother who gave birth to her and couldn't stand her until she discovered they were related. Willow claims she is not required to respond, and that it is ridiculous. Sasha claims it isn't, and that she won't know until the time arrives. She, on the other hand, wants her to concentrate on living rather than dying. She instructs Willow to be the soldier who battles for survival. Carly and Joss arrive at the hospital, and everyone rushes to visit Willow and encourage her. TJ informs them that he is scared they must all leave because it is time. Michael expresses his love for Willow one last time. Willow tells TJ she's ready when they're alone. Sonny arrives as everyone rallies around Michael. Meanwhile, TJ begins the transplant, telling Willow that all she has to do is sit back and let the bone marrow cells rejuvenate her. Demands, dysfunction, and desperation. General Hospital and Friday, May 26 updates tease dysfunction, desperation, and demands. Tracy and Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Jane Elliott, Amanda Seddon are feuding. Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, is desperate for a solution, and Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, makes a Tracy is clearly outraged by a couple of dysfunctional divas bickering at the Quartermain mansion. Brooke Lynn seems insulted, so she asks when she has ever denied her anything. Maybe Brooke Lynn wants out of the spy assignment on Deception Cosmetics she promised Tracy when Tracy got Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, reinstated at the PCPD. Brooke Lynn was irritated and wanted Tracy had remained out of the affair totally, despite the fact that she did an outstanding job of reuniting her and Chase. Maybe she's scared that if she continues to let her grandmother manage things, and her, Chase will notice. Pleads Ned Quartermain. In another area of the mansion, Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth, begs Olivia Quartermain, Lisa Locicero, not to buy what he's selling. He's been attempting to establish his innocence after being accused of contacting the SEC on Drew and Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. He's even called his contacts to try to figure out where the whistleblower's call came from. Ned's wit shines through when he sarcastically informs Olivia, "If only we could all be that lucky." Anna Devane is interested in Robert Scorpio. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, has sought out Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, in the Metro Court, and they discuss the latest over lunch. Robert recently made some love-life decisions that he now regrets. Holly Sutton, Emma Sams, abruptly departed town with no goodbyes saved to him, something Anna may be wondering about. Robert acknowledges that something did occur, and it is entirely his fault. As he narrates his story, Anna is concerned and caring. Desperation. Back at the Quartermain home, Drew is on the phone with someone near the great staircase in the foyer, desperate to find a solution to the SEC situation. He claims there is a way out, and that they will find it, most likely by talking to Carly. The options presented to her were not particularly appealing, with the choice of turning on Sonny Corinthos, Morris Bernard, to the feds or turning on Drew to the SEC. She turned them all down, even though Sonny had told her that if she turned him in, he'd get out of it. Conversations between a mother and her daughter. Meanwhile, back at the Spencer residence, Carly is in the kitchen conversing with Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy. Carly is most likely telling Jocelyn about the insider trading case and that she may have to leave for a while. Carly advises her that some things must be said in person. All of this, plus Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, bone marrow transplant concerns. It is also scheduled to take place on the same day, and family members must encourage one another. Demands. Meanwhile, Sonny is hanging out with Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, and someone else, perhaps Nana Reeves, Cynthia Watrous. Diane and Nana will quarrel, and the smug look on Diane's face suggests that they may have argued right in front of Sonny. Sonny is not pleased because he asks that the individual tell him what they know that he does not. Perhaps Diane has an idea that Nana despises Carly enough to throw her and Drew in jail, and she made an accusation. Thanks for watching if you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.